I'd like to begin with having you close your eyes and click your heels and repeat after me. There's no place like home. I'm just kidding. Okay, seriously, if you feel comfortable doing so, I invite you to close your eyes just briefly and think of home. Home. What image comes to mind when you think of home? Is it a particular place that you've lived? A particular feeling that you feel when you think of home? What is that feeling? Is there maybe a person that comes to mind when you think of home? All right, you can open your eyes now. Home. For many, home is a place of warmth and welcome, a place where we can be ourselves and belong. I'm aware that this is not always the case. Not all homes are happy. For many, though, home is a place where we can be nurtured and gain strength for our outward adventures. Part of growing up is leaving home, literally or figuratively. As humans, we need time to figure out who we are and what we're about. We need the freedom to make mistakes. The younger son in this parable is not doing something completely out of the norm. How many kids today go off to college where they make questionable decisions and burn through a ton of money? This younger son is asserting his independence. He is leaving home to explore new territory. Is he arrogant? Yeah, perhaps, but probably no more than other teenagers or young adults. Is he foolish? Yeah, but teenagers have a certain brain chemistry at an age that makes these kinds of decisions. This young man lives indulgently. He has not yet learned how to live within his means. In a stroke of bad luck, just as he runs out of money, a severe famine hits. He finds himself cash poor in an impoverished country. It is when this young man is far from home, when he is at his lowest, without money, without pride, without the necessary support of community, that he recognizes the gift of home and longs to return there. He wonders if he hasn't unwittingly thrown away the most important thing. In our confession during Lent, we have been saying, we have wandered far from home. Again and again, we lose our way. We do, don't we? Like this younger son, we wander away from love. We think we don't need God, that we can do it alone. We even wander away from ourselves, from our core values and what we hold dear. Our longings often take us on detours, and our longings hopefully bring us back home. One of my favorite singer-songwriters is Ellis. She has her home up in Minneapolis. She wrote a song called Broken that I think captures the stance of the extravagantly loving father in this parable who represents God. And so these are some of the lyrics of that song. It's all right. It's okay to have dirty feet from the road. It's all right. It's okay to come back heavy and unload. Spinning wheels can wear you down before you know what hit ya. It's all right when you come home to come back broken. Take yourself as you are, a foolish child, the hungry student, the traveler wandering too far. It's so good that you can do it, and you know you have a place to come home to. You know you do. It's all right to come back broken. And you know I love you. You know there's no question. You know I will be here when you come back home. And you know I miss you. You know no matter how far away you go, I will be here when you feel alone. The kind of love revealed in this song and by the prodigal father includes so much freedom. This love is not demanding or restrictive. His love is open and available. And so when his son returns, he is ready with open arms, willing to run to greet him. The father probably knows that poor choices often come with their own punishment. His son doesn't need him to pile on. He needs love, forgiveness, belonging. So many of us are like the older son. We behave as though God were keeping score, waiting to catch us making a mistake or taking the wrong step. We walk on eggshells or contort ourselves in order to be what? Acceptable? Lovable? Our God loves you the way you are, the real you that is sometimes buried, the real you, the real person like the younger son who showed up in the end. God gets that we wander, and God is ready to welcome us home. So welcome home, people of God, where God's forgiveness is sure, God's welcome is clear, God's love overflows, and you belong. Amen.